Are you ready? Because he's ready. It's Master Jeff, martial arts expert, instructor extraordinaire, and general clown. He's not afraid of coronavirus. He's not afraid of the bad guys. Master Jeff is not afraid of anything. Oh, sorry guys, I started a little early without you. So I hope everybody's doing well out there. First of all, P.A.C.E folks, the people who haven't been to a live stream yet, you are welcome to get on the South Miami Taekwondo live stream schedule. You can do one of two things. One, go to YouTube, look up South Miami Martial Arts, go to our channels, hit video, and then where it says upload, click there and click live or live stream or streams or whatever, and you'll see our schedule of upcoming classes, and you're also welcome to watch the rewinds, the past classes. Alternatively, you can email me. Hopefully you know my email by now, masterjeff@southmiamitkd.com. That's Tango Kilo Delta, masterjeff@southmiamitkd.com. You guys are welcome to hang out with us and join us for all of the live streams, all the South Miami Taekwondo live streams for as long as we're doing them. All right. Oh, Zoe's here. What is up? Let's see who all we've got on the roster. I know we have the Knot Girls, even though I don't even have to look. Yep, and there they are. We got Mr. Mado. Good to see you, sir. We got Sarah Zaldivar. Sarah, welcome. Email me, sister, and get in on some of the dojo classes. You might as well. You can do that, girl. Edward Jusino, and surprise, surprise. And, of course, the first one here was Miguel. Yeah, and the Crane Boys I see. The Kings are here. Wow, very cool, very cool. And what's up with the dislikes, bro? Who gave me some dislikes? They're going to pay for that if I find out who it is. All right, it's Aiden. Aiden just joined us. What is up, Aiden? Good to see you, man. I'm about 20 seconds behind you guys, or 20 seconds ahead, however you want to look at it. Because as I'm videoing, it takes about 20 seconds for it to make it to YouTube. So I'm kind of seeing the messages behind. And the Spanglers, wow, the Spanglers just jumped in. Very cool. All right, I'm a little, the joints are a little stiff because all I've done today is a writing class, and then I swept up a little bit. So please clear out a space in the floor and do this with me so I don't feel like an idiot over here doing exercises and stretches in the dojo by myself. Here we go. Brianna, stop talking and do some exercise, sister. Here we go. Jumping jacks. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Double time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Half time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. Shake them out a little bit. Shake them up high. Shake them down low. Shake them up high again. I still see people typing. Exercise, man. Get off your butt, bro. And shake out your left foot and your right foot. You guys are on a mat, but it still might be good to stretch out your mat toes. Ask Miss Brianna what happens if your toes go the wrong way. Really good. And hands on your knees in little circles. Other way. Other way. Other way. Other way. Other way. Hands on your hips. And big circles. By the way, when you do this, when your body and legs should be rigid, so you're turning like this, right? And that way you stretch out your hamstrings, hip flexors, your back, all that stuff. You don't want to do this. And that's like the hula hoop, the hula dancer kind of warm up. No, not that. You keep your lower and upper body stiff and you only bend at the waist, like so. And you can feel yourself stretching all the way around and the other way. I still see you guys typing. Stop typing and exercise, man. Good, right arm up, stretch it out. Other arm up, stretch it out. Very good, very good. Okay, Anjo means sit down. And let's stretch out your right leg. Pull this one in and get it out of the way. And do your best to pull your belly button toward your leg. Not hunching your back, but belly button toward your leg. And get this one back as far as possible, almost like you're doing the splits. Or a straddle stretch, as it's technically called. Then the other side. Make sure you can feel it. Put your mind on your hamstring. You can't see it. If you could look at it, that'd be one way to focus on it. But you can't look at it. So instead, you just feel it. And put your attention on it. Good, and then shake them out. Get some blood circulating in those stretched muscles. And then uniform up, feet in, knees out. Once again, pull your belly button toward your feet rather than arching your back like this. Belly button towards your feet. If your intention is to stretch your back, okay, fine, hunch your back. But it's not. We're stretching out our legs. I think someone just joined us. Don't type, stretch. You know how I always say don't talk? Well, I'm saying don't type. Back out, shake them out, shake them out. Very good. And then knees up like this, like you're chilling at the beach. Over. And remember, don't put your knee on top of your foot. Put it beside your foot. And then your belly button down to your leg. Belly button on your leg. That's the most important part. Don't hunch your back. Push your belly button into your leg. And then down to the middle. And then up and twist toward the back. Very good. Back up and over the other way. Again, make sure there's a little gap right here between your foot and your knee. Belly button down to your leg. Don't hunch. Press your belly button. And then down to this middle leg or middle foot. And then up and twist toward the back. I see someone typing. By the time you hear this, it was 20 seconds ago, but I'm watching what you typed and I'm going to find you, man. Don't type. Where? Jeez, man. All right, so check it out. Cross your legs like so. And then put this one up. And then we're going to go over. We're going to kick this leg right over this shoulder. And then we are going to leave this one suspended. Hang on a minute. I think you could see me better. And of course, we all want to see me. If I did the computer about like that, you see those blue lines that I laid out? You see those blue lines? That's so I know when I'm out of the camera angle. So I keep it right there so I can tell when I'm off. Now you guys know my little video secrets, my live streaming secrets there. So, we're crossing our legs. We have one up like this. We're going to kick this one over and leave this one floating in the air. You're going to kick this one right over this same shoulder like that. So we go over, kick the mat, and come back. You see your legs just stay like that all the way through. Over, kick the mat or the floor in your case, and then back up. I'll do it this way. Just going to come over, kick the mat, back up. Over, kick the mat, back up. Now we'll do it this way. Check out how this hand of the leg that's going over crosses over and supports, wait a minute, it's this one actually, let me see. Yes, it's this one. So I'll do it this way. You see that? This one comes over and supports. Like so. Once you've got that down, it's easy. This leg's going to be touching. This leg that was suspended is just going to kick on through. Kick on through like that. And then stand up. Now I'll do it that way. This one stays suspended until this one's on the floor. You kick right over, and then this one kicks through like that. Then easy breezy, you can stand up. Then you put it all together. Just like that. Then all you have to do is get into that kneeling position from standing. You just continue from there. So this was the leg that was up. So we put the other leg behind. You can already kind of see it start to take shape right there, right? So just put this one behind. I sit back. And I keep going over. But you do it all at once and use inertia. So it's like a curtsy, like this. Please don't clip that part of the video and post it all over the internet with me going like this. Okay, so you curtsy, over, shoot it through. Curtsy, over, shoot it through. Curtsy, down and over, shoot it through. Curtsy, down and over, shoot it through. You guys got it? I hope you've got it. Somebody better be reporting a heart attack. If you are typing on chat while I am sweating my butt off, I don't have a mat. That's okay. Do it on the floor, bro. Oh, in your basement. I see. Hand sanitizer. I don't have it. I drank it all last night. Whew, got a headache. I don't have room for this. Sure you do. Who is oh homie? Interesting, you guys' names. Oh, you're doing it on your bed. Somebody's doing their back rolls on their bed. Ran into the wall. It happens. I have my dignity. Zoe said I don't have enough space. Yes, you do. Move some chairs, girl. Maybe pull one of your mom's aerobics mats over there. Shove the table over. You guys are always shoving that table aside, and your mom and I are saying, stop moving the table. Well, move it now, sister. Same thing, Mr. Giussino. Just move some stuff out the way, bro. Okay, so do you guys remember your forms in a box? Well, now's the time to apply it. Your feet are dirty, so no bed. Yeah, my feet are always dirty. Sometimes I'll walk in to go to bed at night. My wife is like, shower or doghouse? That's the way it goes. Yes, then wash your feet. That's essentially what my wife tells me. Wash your feet. Okay, for all of those who are beginners, we're just going to blast through basic 1, 2, and 3. If you can follow along, great. If not, that's okay. Pop that rewind later and watch this bad boy. Let's do basic 1, 2, and 3. So basic 1. Basic 2. You senior belts can be doing this too, and you can apply what we talked about the other day. Wrists like this for down blocks, high blocks, wrists like this for punches. So these are lined up on the punches. This is the weapon on the blocks. Punches, blocks, punches, blocks. Not much difference, but it does make a difference. Basic 3. Let me check the questions. It's good for me not to get too winded also because I can't talk. Thank you, Brianna, who is following along on the forms. Although I don't know how you're doing that and typing I'm following on the forms. But about the broken Legos, dude, I will eat those Legos. By the way, that's Lucas. Let's take a break and watch Lucas. Look at this guy. Middle of the night, there's his kicking bag back there. He's practicing. No surprise why he knows what he's doing.
What?
And there he goes. Who can identify this form first? What form is he doing?
Hey!
This is what it's all about right here, guys. Practicing in your own backyard, taking ownership. He ain't waiting to fly to Korea. and climb the top of some snow-capped mountain to talk to the guru. He's doing it right there in his yard. That's where success happens, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, it is 7, Mr. Usino. And Zoe, yes, it is 7. No, Miss Knott, it is not P.A.C.E. Although the beginning starts somewhat similar, and there are P.A.C.E. There are parts that look like P.A.C.E.
Hey!
Okay, Mr. Iglesias, first of all, kudos to you for buckling down, taking ownership, practicing at home. Now then, some things that you can work on are number one, just going through, you know the form now, obviously, so you can afford to go through and work it section by section. So let's look at that first fast hands move section. So right here, I'm talking about this, when you do this. Hey, 7 moves. I wonder if that's a coincidence. So one thing to remember, Lucas, is whatever hand is out, that hand punches. So you've just done this, stick block, pull out, punch. So that is the hand with which you start. So you down block, punch, take a break. Then this is the hand that starts. Outside block, punch, take a break. This is the hand that starts. High block, punch. Oh, that was high punch, punch. And when you end, by the way, you end the same way you started, so you can cycle this if you want to. So down block, punch, outside block, punch, high block, punch, down block, punch, outside punch, high block, punch, don't do it fast until you can do it slow, effectively. Then apply that same practice principle to every combination in the form. Let's go back to Lucas and look at his choreo. Oh, I gave it away. Now I can't ask what it was. And who do I hear narrating? Who is that? Daniel Mado, you probably tripped on the quarter. You might have had a little brownout. Sorry about that. It's been okay on my end, I think. You guys noticing how this is similar to 7? And do you notice how on this section, it's almost the same as 7 except for the kicks, but he's facing the opposite direction. In choreo, you're facing the direction from which you started. In 7, in 7 you face back toward the middle. Oh, good, he corrected his ready position. Lucas, that's really good. That's really good. You can apply the same principles that we just talked about to choreo, but quite frankly, it looks pretty darn good as is. Just tighten it up, go slow and check every stance, apply the stuff that you already know how to do. Let's look at one more from Mr. Lucas, and somebody identify this form.
What?
Haley, now's your time to shine. One more, Lucas. Thank you. Back up in high block, Lucas. Oh, he forgot his high block. Lucas, are you still watching? I haven't seen you commenting on your own forms. P.A.C.E. it is. Who is oh homie? You are correct, oh homie. Who else said behind? The knots. No, it is not Corio, Mr. Josino. Zoe, yes, Zoe was the first one. P.A.C.E. Very good. All right. So, Lucas, I hope you're still there, Lucas. I haven't seen you commenting during your own forms, but in case you watch the rewind or in case you're still there, and for everyone's information, I'll just do P.A.C.E. so we can check it out. So we've jumped from the basics all the way up to P.A.C.E. So we're kind of going scattershot today. That's how my brain works best. Okay, P.A.C.E. All right, so the first thing, Lucas, you start with your left foot, but you step it this way. My body's turned this way, so it seems like I want to move my right foot. But you turn, you chamber your body this way, and you step with your left foot. So you end up with a stance that looks something like that, right? You're standing this way, you turn toward your left, yet you put your left foot out. You see that weird stance that you end up with, and you're only there for a second. So from the side, it looks like this. So right here, twist this way, and then you go step, step, and as you're doing your technique, you step behind. So your steps are step, step, step. And then you have your cross stance, which we went over in detail the other day. So that's your first move. 1, 2, 3. Then it's left, right, left, right. And they're both outside blocks, left, right. Then we turn, left, inside block, and check it out. The form is designed to use your body's, to use what your body wants to do naturally. So here, block, block. Look, as I'm turning, my body wants to do that, so I let it. This one's inside, outside. So you've got outside, outside, inside, outside, and this one's a little complicated. You should end up with your right hand out and your right leg out. You were backwards a while ago, Lucas. You made it work, but you were backwards. So 1, outside, outside, inside left, outside right. And then with that same hand, you clean. Somebody just grabbed your wrist and you're cleaning it off on your leg. So you clean, chamber, and then inside, outside. So this hand is doing 2 techniques in a row, your right hand. It goes clean, inside, clean, inside. And then you throw in this hand, clean, chamber, inside, outside, ready. And then block, punch, move your body, punch, move your body. And then you skip to where you're in line with this leg. Skip, middle block. Skip, middle block. Here. Skip, middle block, middle block, middle block, and then Lucas, you left this one out. Step back into a back stance high block, like so. Then you come up, cross legs for like a stick block, then you kick key up, then 2 middle blocks, 1, 2. So that section is reminiscent of Pin-On 2 in that it is middle blocks out the wazoo. Let's go up to there. Now we bring our right leg up and back, push up and then out, and then a double rib smash, and then a stepping, jump, or walking, whatever, jumping punch. 1, 2, then you turn, commit to the spear hand. We spoke about this yesterday. I believe, in Pyongan 5. Commit that front stance to the spear hand. All toes forward. Oh, look, the tape is still there. So where were we? We were at a punch. Hey! I'm going to turn, this foot is going to go all the way to that far mark. Spear hand. Then this foot's going to go back to the middle. Rip out, like so. So here's my run, jump, punch. All the way over. Spear hand. All the way back to the middle. Rip. And then up. And then we crescent kick. Down block. Target. All in a front stance. 7 if you're watching. And then kick it, strike it. And then 3 punches. 1, 2, 3, and then front stance red. Now I'm going to turn around so you can see me. I hope you guys don't fast forward and miss the part where I said turn around. Somebody's going to be really confused. But we're in a front stance ready. Whichever leg's forward, that hand goes down. And they should be straight up and down. Then I go back where I started and switch sides. And then I kick, double punch, straight up and down. Back where I started, switch, and then the right leg, kick, and double punch. Now this arm is going to turn and block. So I turn just like basic 1, except I'm going to be on a straight line. You guys can't see this line, so it's kind of pointless, but my feet land on the same line. Block, block, and again I'm moving my body. And then that same skip. Block, block, just like that. So there's a breakdown of P.A.C.E for you, Mr. Lucas with a K. Now let's continue with Pyongan 1. No, that hand doesn't stay there. It stays there in Jite, the 7th degree form, which this is not. Note, key up to key up is basic 1. Note the double twist on the down blocks. And let's move on to Pyongan 2. How are you guys doing? I didn't see much chatting while I was doing forms, but I do see the chats, 20 seconds. after the fact. Oh, let's see who sent in pictures. That is Miss Tanette's belt over her hospital scrubs. For some reason, this picture just really moved me. It's like she's dealing with a crisis. She's one of the healthcare professionals taking care of people who, God forbid, came down with COVID-19, along with all the other patients who come down with other stuff. Just because there's COVID-19 doesn't mean there isn't a ton of other stuff. So she's busy. She's packed to the gills, and she's wearing her belt as if to say, life goes on, bro. You know, shove the problems aside, deal with them, squash them, and then get back on the mat, whatever your metaphorical mat happens to be. I just love it. And then there's her daughter. Again, Miss Jubilee. I just had to leave her up there because that is so cool. And there's Mr. Miguel's kicking pad bag thing. Had to leave that up there too. And his baseball bat trainer, which is really cool for training. You try to hit it without moving it too much and it'll move a lot because it's lightweight. There are the Crane brothers practicing in front of the TV. Look at that. Oh, but we're locked inside. Oh, but Mr. Jeff, there's a stay-at-home order. Forget that, man. I'm going to practice, bro. And the Knott sisters, but we all know they practice all the time. And there's Alberto. As usual, I love that one, man. He's got his hands on his hips, like really focused. I love it. And there's the Spanglers. Hi, Gregory. Hi, Isabella. And there is Miss Salita again, Miss Beatrice Salita. And Fernando, dude, I'm going to crop that and hang it on my door. This is the way you do cross dance. Awesome. And there is Miss Tanette again. Love it, man. And you guys send me some photos and videos. Mr. Lucas with a K, thank you for the videos. I will call you out, man. I will give you a shout out and give you some much deserved credit. Now let's go back to forms. I believe we were on Pyongan 3. Oh, let me check the chat. Make sure I haven't missed anything. Oh yeah, not much chat going on, which means they have been practicing. Good. So get ready, get off of that keyboard, and let's do Pyongan 3. And número 4. Just remember when we did these things the other day? You flip it over, flip them both as you pass by. Flip them both. Flip them. Thing is, in P.A.C.E 4, it's almost the same, except you're doing these down the middle. If you open up your hands, this palm's the wrong way, correct? This is how it would be. Here's how it is with the open middle block. Here's the way it is with the closed hand middle block. Open hand, closed hand. Open hand, closed hand. So, to get that same flipping action from a closed hand middle block, you do something opposite, but it's the same principle. You start it the opposite way that it's going to end up. Both palms will be up. So you start both palms down, and then you flip them on the way around. Both palms down, flip them on the way around. Both palms down, flip them on the way around. Flip them on the way around. Down, flip. Down, whoops, flip. Down, flip. See, I'm having trouble doing this slow. Means I need to practice slow. So you end up, instead of this, you get this. I don't know if you can see the difference. There's a little flash right there. Instead of this, you get this. Kind of cool, right? Okay, P.A.C.E 5. And we already hit P.A.C.E, didn't we? Woo! I forgot my sweat towel. One moment, please. You guys are not going to believe this, but on YouTube, we got a royalty, whatever. This is not a royalty strike, but it's a royalty foul or something because of our hold music when it says, sorry, having technical difficulties. A little kid's video prank funny thing that lasts for all of 10 seconds. Boom! That song is, by the way, it's called The Girl from Ipanema. And it is copyrighted. It does not belong to us. So they said, any monetization that comes from this video is not yours. I'm like, cool, dude. We're not monetizing anything, free for all. So let me check for questions, which is why I didn't have my hold music today. Oh, Caleb's there. No, GJ, Caleb. GJ, what's GJ? Cool. Very good. Looks like everybody's working. Very good. Is everybody still there? Am I still connected? It appears so. Okay. So I'll tell you what, for the end of class, let's do a few Joe things, and then we'll blast out of here. So quick, everybody go get your mom's broom and unscrew the bristles. Or a mop will do. Push broom mop, or if you just so happen to have a broom handle or some kind of a dowel, works fine. So, do you remember this one? Thumb side goes behind, catch it like a motorcycle, pinky side goes in front. Pinky side goes in front, thumb side goes behind, like this, always. Thumb, pinky, thumb, motorcycle, pinky, motorcycle, thumb, motorcycle, pinky, motorcycle, thumb, motorcycle, pinky, motorcycle. The hardest part of this is right here, when you put your pinky side in front, right there that shows at a really awkward angle. But you have to keep it straight on this plane, not on this plane, sideways. So do what you have to do with your wrist and then bring that in front. It's the hardest part of the spin. This way, and then also this way. Same thing, thumb in the back, motorcycle, here's the most awkward part, pinky in the front, let it come around. Thumb, motorcycle, pinky, motorcycle, thumb, motorcycle. And notice right here, I'm almost letting go of it to give it room to spin around. That's the hardest part. Cool. Now I'm a little bit worried that you guys aren't chatting. Nobody's chatting. Maybe you've all got your dowels out. So a spin that Master Settles taught me, because he's really into the Chinese arts and got some really cool stuff. This hand, one hand goes on top. It receives from the bottom like this, thumbs down. Then you bring it all the way around until your palm's up like that. And your right hand always stays on top or left, depending on which way you're spinning. So you catch it this way, catch it this way. Catch it this way, thumbs down. Catch it this way, palms up. So it adds a half turn more than what we're doing with that spin I showed you. Then in the back, instead of a motorcycle grip, you catch it like this. So from behind, it looks like, catch it like this in the front, keep going, catch it like that from behind. So from the front, thumbs down, and in the back, thumbs up. The front, thumbs down, in the back, thumbs up. So I've been doing that like 100 times a day. Try to get that down. It's just an alternate spin. I like them both. They both serve different purposes. Master Settles does the Chinese one, or on part of a form that I wrote called Energy. And I don't know, I'm debating using the switch part, or at least being able to. I think it's good to be able to do anything, any way that you please, any choice that you make, any technique that you choose. So, all right, guys, well, it's about that time. Let me see what we're looking like. Now the chat is completely stopped. I hope you guys are still there. Hope we haven't been disconnected. The last thing I see in chat is GJ Caleb. So hopefully we're still there. It says excellent connection. 24 people. Oh, good Lord, we got 24 people? Oh, wow. All right, since we got 24 people, I cannot turn down the opportunity for 24 people to get something. I can't see what you're chatting. Maybe something's wrong with the chat. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go see if I can get on there. cannot turn down the opportunity for 24 people to get something. I can't see what you're chatting. Maybe something's wrong with the chat. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go see if I can get on there. Brianna, I see that you asked me to do something to the back. Can you face the mirror so I can see the back of you? Turn down the opportunity for 24 people to get something. I can't see what you're chatting. Oh, Lord, you maybe something's wrong with the chat. Did you hear me on my end over there? Probably super delayed or something. All right, so I can't see what you're chatting. Probably best anyway. Well, Brianna, I did the Joe turn thing from the back, so hopefully that was what you were referring to. If not, email me later and ask me before I'll send you a video, or I'll do it tomorrow. This mic looks like it's a little bit hot. Okay, so before we go, a little front stance exercise, and especially if there are any beginners / color belts, anybody who's concerned with their front stance. I did this with Dragons class yesterday, but it's completely applicable to us too. Find yourself some kind of cans or bottles, rocks. Ooh, beach stones would have been much more organic and earthy, wouldn't it? But I'm using Gatorade bottles because it's what I've got. And they should be about a front stance apart. Straight in a line. So what we do in this line, put 1 foot right beside your rock or your Gatorade bottle, right even with your ankle. So you don't want it here or there, you want it right even with your ankle, like that. I found that gives the best passage of your other foot. And also, you want it even with your ankle and then with enough room for your other foot to pass by, like this, which is going to give you your shoulder width apart. So right even with your ankle, leave enough room for your foot to go through, and you pass your foot through, and then straight to this one. Then you pass your foot through, straight to this one. Pass your foot through that one. Pass your foot through to there, just like that. It is a great way to practice getting a shoulder width apart, a nice little space on your front stances. All right, so I tell you what, I will go ahead and just intro. Oh, I'm losing people now. Probably I should go. One more thing, we'll do one more form, and then we'll get this Mac out of here. And it is a Joe form. Oh, come on, man. Out of here. Okay. Start right here. This is called kanji, by the way. Come back to here like we're sweeping the floor. And we flip it around. And we ski, ski. Then we do a tenkan turn. Bring this foot up and the other foot back. Sweep the floor. Flip it around. Sweep the floor. Flip it around. Sweep the floor. Choke up. And spin. Hachi no Jigaeshi, which I showed you the other day. And then we do the same thing from the other side. Ski, ski. Wait a minute, something went wrong because I'm ending up the same way I started, which you shouldn't. You should be the opposite. So let's try that again. Maybe I should talk less and spin more. All right, one time slowly. Sweep. Ski, ski. L10 con. Sweep. Sweep. Stay choked up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1. Over. Catch. Kick. Shomanuchi. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Drop it down. Sweep. Flip it. Ski, ski. Sweep. Sweep. Choke up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1. Around. Catch. Kick. Shomanuchi. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Double-handed spin. It doesn't matter as long as you do it an odd number of times. Flip this hand over. Motorcycle. Bow. And goes right there. And one more time, normal speed. All right, folks, send me your videos and your photos, especially of you practicing with live stream. That way maybe I can email these out. That's what I should do to show you guys busting your butts, getting with it right there at home, doing your live streams. And also remember to subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, because we're trying to build up to 1,000 so we can stream from mobile. And of course, give us some likes to balance out whoever those knuckleheads are giving us no likes. All right, guys, keep your eyes out for next week's schedule when we were going to have some Zoom meetings. I would like for you, please, for the Zoom meetings, wear your uniforms. You never know when someone's going to take a computer shot of you and send it on the next email. So look sharp. Get in your uniforms like a formal class, and at that point, I'm going to be able to watch you and critique you, much like the treatment Lucas got today. So then that way, we can start getting in shape and getting fitted out for next week, which will be qualifying. I don't know how we're going to do it, but we're going to do it. We're going to qualify the week following next week, and the week after that, then there will be a weekend. We are going to test, even if I have to do it by Zoom. Hopefully, this thing will be over and we'll be back on the regular mat by that time. But regardless, we're doing it, folks, one way or another. All right, guys, I am out of here. This has been a South Miami Taekwondo live stream with Master Jeff. Avoid practicing the techniques learned in live stream with Master Jeff while drunk, stoned, sloshed, tipsy, buzzed, blotto, slammed, plowed, jolly, play-eyed, hammered, wasted, inebriated, or otherwise intoxicated. Watching live stream with Master Jeff, you acknowledge the possibility of and waive all liability for hematoma, laceration, occipital fracture, broken nose, repeated mandibular dislocation, sprained wrist, hyperextended elbow, broken ribs, bruising or bleeding, tears, sprains, fractures, dislocated shoulder, or concussion. All rights reserved. Unauthorized presentation and publication strictly prohibited.